Hello everyone, and welcome to the webinar on Subject Access Requests, Advanced Strategies for Complex Cases. My name is Anne Bevitt, and we've got half an hour today to look at what's a complex SAR and how can companies handle these efficiently and effectively. So what are we going to cover today? Well, we are going to look at some ICO guidance on complexity in connection with SARs, first of all, and circumstances in which you will be presented with potentially complex SARs. Then we're going to look at handling those complex SARs, and finally enforcement if that's not handled appropriately. So our aims today are to look at the process itself with a view to responding in a way that reduces risk of dissatisfied requesters, and also how to rely on exemptions when responding to complex SARs. And then finally, if you do get a dissatisfied requester, how to deal with them and their complex SAR. So let's start with an introduction and recap of the basic SAR right. So this is contained in Article 15 of the GDPR. And it's a right to obtain three things. Often people think of it just as a right to obtain a copy of their personal data, but it is more than that. It's also a right to obtain confirmation that personal data are being processed, and supplementary information. And that supplementary information is a sort of thing that is set out in an employee privacy notice, or a website privacy notice, or a candidate privacy notice. The important thing to bear in mind in relation to SARs is that they are seen as a fundamental right, and the right that underpins the other rights that individuals have in the GDPR in Articles 16 to 22. So things like the right to correct, the right to erase. Obviously, if you don't know what personal data an organisation is holding, then you can't correct it. You can't say, actually, you're holding this data, it's wrong, I want you to rectify it. And the other thing to note right from the beginning is a strict time frame for responding to SARs, i.e. 1 month from date of receipt.